Here we go to all our friends from around the world and all our traders that love stockmarketfunding.com. We're going to talk once again about the Dow Jones. This is a 60-minute chart. We talked about that we had a huge drop, a 217 points. And let us all be clear about one thing that we have called for this correction, and here you can see it right here, right now, right here on the homepage of stockmarketfunding.com. You're going to be able to take a look right here. And we're making a lot of money on the put options right now on that S&P, and this is before the fact. This was a couple of days ago. We said that if you take the original high that we had just currently made, we're going to have a 20% correction. And it's not going to happen all at one time. It will happen in various different intervals and whatnot. And one thing that we want to inform you is that it's all right here. It's right here. And, once again, we like to come out before the fact. On the Dow Jones, we're talking about right here when we started to get back up above that 18,200. And even at that period in time, all my friends, we were talking about one thing, and we were talking about the one thing that really meant the most. And that was that high right up here above 18,000 there. And you can clearly see on this 60-minute where on 428 over here, we had dropped like a New York rock, and we came straight back up here on this counter trend, and we still made that lower low over here, and we rallied up once again. Now, high frequency trading algorithms or arithmetic or high frequency trading technologies that can move these things, you can clearly see here that this is where we made this high right here. And I want to make this clear because you're going to notice that that is still below that 18,000 level. And basically, um, we would just like everybody to know one thing: be aware. We are getting paid. Some of the bear funds on an intraday level are extremely, extremely cheap to trade the downside of this Dow. And once again, that support level is going to remain down here on 5-6. This is where we were, and that was around 17,000. Let's just call it 17,588, and that's going to be the support on the 60-minute chart, so that you know. I have a weekly chart right here on the Dow Jones, and it's very, very important that you understand that this is where we made that peak. Same thing on that 60-minute, and we had this big rally off of this double bottom low that had started the year out. And one of the things you need to know is that that blue line is a 10-week simple moving average on this Dow Jones. So basically, when we made the top, this is where we called a reversal. Yes, we did, once again. And this was the biggest short cover rally that we've ever had in U.S. markets. This is how these markets went up. Hedge funds were short these markets. A lot of people were short. They all had to buy to cover. And that 90% of this move is exactly a huge short cover rally that happened off of this weekly chart here. And this is the reversal. This is a high 1 week, 2, 3. Here is 4 weeks, narrow range, and the 10-week moving average is going to be the key on that Dow. We do know that the 100-week moving average is this line right down here. This is ultimately where that support level will come. Once we broke up above these weekly moving average, the 50-week, the 100-week moving average is all right here in this thing, and bam, and there you are, and there's that reversal right now on this weekly chart for everyone to pay attention to. Now, you might want to get some put options. Like I said, we always play reversals. Doesn't matter which way it wants to go. The 10-week moving average, once we break below it, it's going to get really bad right here, right now. So here's that blue line. I'll give you that 100-week moving average, just so you know, to a lot of our new traders that we have from around the world. Um, it's all relevant. It's all the same. It's everything that's going to happen again. And that's at 17,359. There's that 100 week. We got that 50 week. That's that other line right there. And that's at 17,235 on that 50-week moving average. and we're coming down. And you should listen to us. We don't miss these bottoms. We don't miss these tops. The only thing that we're missing is missing you being here.